Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and this is your Southeast Idaho weather hazard briefing for Monday, March 24th. We've got a warming trend continuing through midweek as the warmest temperatures so far this year built into our area. But starting later in the week, some cooler and unsettled weather is expected to return. I'll be breaking that down for you this morning. Keypoints we're going to focus on today. Again, warming conditions will continue as we head all the way into Wednesday. Warmest temperatures so far this year, so if you're looking for some well above normal springtime temperatures, near record to record warmth is expected as we head towards the middle part of this week. Lower elevations climbing up into those mid 50s to mid 70s. Our next system looks like it's going to be arriving late Wednesday into Thursday. That'll kind of kick off a more unsettled and cooler pattern as we finish out the week. And taking a quick look at satellite out there for you this morning, partly to mostly clear skies, just seeing some passing mid-upper level clouds across the area today. With this northwest flow, can't rule out some isolated mountain showers, particularly up into the northern portions of Custer, Lemhi counties, and along the Wyoming border region. But other than that, staying dry out there for the rest of us today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. A little bit more precipitation chances building in later in the week. And to look at the bigger picture for you guys, so dominant high pressure is continuing to lift northeast into our area. Well-defined atmospheric river of moisture staying well to our northwest, so not seeing any impacts from that. But this bigger blocking ridge of high pressure will continue to shift north into our area over the coming days, leading to some warm and dry conditions. And a weather scout look for your next 5 days. Again, just a slight chance for some showers out there today in the mountains, but overall fairly dry, very dry across our lowest elevations for Monday, Tuesday, and into much of Wednesday. We get some moisture building back in here later in the day Wednesday, continuing for Thursday and Friday. Pretty showery in nature, but certainly as we get a little bit colder heading into Friday, a little bit more chances for those rain and snow across our mid elevations during that time period. And take a look at temperatures out there for you today. A mild morning across the board, 20s, 30s, and 40s to start things off. Afternoon highs in those 40s, 50s, and 60s. And wind gusts today, one more breezy day. We're seeing gusts still hanging out about 25 to 35 miles an hour. And for your Tuesday, a little change there in the morning, 20s, 30s, and 40s to start things off on Tuesday. Afternoon highs, keeping with that warming trend, 50s, 60s, and 70s. And for your Tuesday, very light winds expected across the area. Should be a beautiful springtime day out there. And for Wednesday, this is looking like it's going to be the warmest day of the week. So we'll start things off again, 20s, 30s, and 40s. Afternoon highs now well into the 60s and 70s, maybe even some low 80s as you head up around the Magic Valley. Some of our coldest mountain valleys might not break 60, but still hanging out in those upper 50s. And for Wednesday, just a slight uptick in winds, seeing gusts about 20 to 30 miles an hour. And for your Thursday, starting to cool things back down, but check out those overnight lows in the morning. So certainly flirting with some near record potential as far as even overnight lows are concerned for Thursday. So starting the day off fairly mild, especially further south, 30s, 40s, and even 50s. Afternoon highs across the board in those 50s and 60s. And for Thursday, just another slight uptick in winds as we get some slight precipitation chances building back into the area. That'll support wind gusts about 25 to 35 miles an hour, locally stronger in some of our more wind-prone areas. And heading into your Friday, slightly cooler morning, teens, 20s, 30s, and maybe some low 40s as you get further south. Afternoon highs, noticeably cooler now from where we were on Wednesday. 40s and 50s will be the going trend. And wind gusts on your Friday, again, still staying fairly breezy as we head into Friday. Gusts about 25 to 35 miles an hour, locally stronger as you get up around the Magic Valley. And as we get the warming temperatures over the coming days, wanted to give you a quick update with where we stand currently on our snowpack and modeled snowmelt over the next couple of days. So here's a look at on the left of where our current snowpack stands. Again, no snow across our lowest elevations, but as you head into the mid-slopes and higher elevations, still plenty of snow to contend with. And over the next couple of days, this graphic here takes a look at where we're expecting the most snowmelt for both today and tomorrow. And obviously that snowmelt would continue as we head into midweek, but certainly something to keep an eye on here over the coming days, as we see some of our smaller river basins, especially here on the Portneuf, continuing to see an increase as we head into Friday and Saturday. Looks like that'll be when it'll be cresting around that action stage time frame, but certainly keeping an eye out there for some minor flooding concerns, potentially as we get these warmer temperatures back into our area. And to look at what's to come, it looks like we'll finish out the month and head into early April in those near normal to slightly above normal temperature category. Again, normal highs this time of year will be in those 40s to mid 50s. And precipitation outlook, things do look like we'll be trending a bit more active across the Pacific Northwest into the west. So certainly heading a bit more active in that March 29th through April 2nd timeframe. 8 to 14 temperature outlook does keep us in that near normal slot for temperatures. So if you enjoyed the temperatures that we're going to see this week, a little bit cooler as we head into the first part of April. And that above normal active weather pattern is expected to continue as we head into early parts of April. So as that ridge of high pressure departs east, a little bit more favorable storm track from the Pacific that we'll be keeping an eye on there as we head into early April. And that's about all I have for you this morning. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to send us an email, give us a call, or check out some information on our website. Have a great Monday.